everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Adaeze and I am an international student in Germany. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. My name is Adaeze and I am an international student in Germany. In this channel, I share all about your scholarship applications and how to go about them. I also share my tour vlogs and lifestyle here in Germany. Kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post any amazing content. In today's video is more like fulfilling my promise to you all on this channel. I know I've been saying that I will bring some scholars who will come and tell us how they lay their hands on this scholarship, and today, guess what? We are going to talk all about Daad PhD scholarship, and in the studio I have a current Daad PhD scholar who is going to do justice to this topic. Kindly stick to the end of this video so that you will know what to do to lay your hands on this scholarship, and we'll be happy to meet you in Germany by next year. I would like our scholar to introduce himself to us so that we will know him.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here today. My name is Holiday. I'm currently a PhD student in the program of International PhD for Agricultural Economics, Bioeconomy, and Sustainable Food System at Justice League University here in Gießen, Germany. It's wonderful to be here.
Okay, thank you for squeezing time out of your tight schedule to be here with us to do this video. And to give a brief summary for most of us that don't know what that scholarship is a scholarship body that gives scholarship to scholars, and it is the number one option if you want to study in Germany. So this scholarship has for both masters and PhD. If you check on my channel, you will see different categories of that scholarship. So after this video, I would advise you to go and know the one that is suitable for you. And in this video, we are going to talk more about the PhD scholarship and all you need to know about it so that you can make your application outstanding and stand out in the crowd. I have a series of questions that I'm going to ask you that will help you to do justice to this topic. The first question is, what is this Daad PhD scholarship and what is the procedure for the application?
There are different DAAD scholarships, just a lot actually. And one of them is one of the categories of the scholarship is the EPOS, EPOS. Under the EPOS, there are different scholarships again, and that includes the IPPA, the one I am currently doing at Gießen. This one is basically for PhD students in developing countries, such as Nigeria, where I come from. The program is focused on agriculture in developing country. Yeah.
Okay. What is the procedure for applying? Because I know procedure for that PhD scholarship should be the same across all courses. Like, what is the basic steps in this scholarship application?
Okay. I'm not sure of the other scholarships, but for this scholarship, most of the time, especially for PhD, it's usually the same. And most of the time, they ask for the same document. As a postdoctoral doctoral student, you are expected to write a proposal. The procedure is usually identifying an area. Like I said, the program is focused on identifying an area of research, and then go ahead and identify the scholarship that fits or that sponsors such area or such interest. And then you look at the procedure of application on the website and you apply.
So for this Daad PhD, so what are the documents that one needs to have before the application?
Okay, specifically for most DAD scholarship, and like the one I am currently into, you need your CV, and there's a standard for the CV, the Europa standard. You must be followed. You need your personal statement, a letter of motivation, case maybe. Like I mentioned, you need a proposal. Proposal is a chance to show what you want to do, just explaining what you want to do. You need a reference letter, 2 letters. You need a letter of employment. This letter is just to show that you have work experience for at least a minimum of 2 years, that you've been working in that field professionally for at least 2 years. English proficiency certifications such as the TOEFL, high IELTS, and the likes. So those places that are documented and really critical. Yes.
Okay. You made mention of research proposal. Can you like give us like explain to us what this research proposal should contain and what should be like the extent of it, how many pages, or what should one really discuss in this research proposal?
Okay. The research proposal is actually a big deal because I think for every, in terms of DAD scholarship for masters and PhD, the documents are usually the same. But for most PhD, you need to have a proposal. And that proposal is just a chance to show what you want to do. You know, the PhD program is going to go for 3 years or more. So the proposal encompasses the problem you have identified and then how you want to contribute towards resolving that problem in your own country. Most of the time, it has to be a proposal must be focused, must be a problem focused on your own country. So the proposal, maybe most of the time, is usually between 4 to 5 pages, including references, and then it encompasses what you want to do and how you want to do it. So basically, that's just a research proposal.
Oh, that's amazing. For master's scholarship, research proposal is not needed, but I heard there is a program in master's program that requires research proposal. So
Yeah.
now you have heard it, viewers, that you need a research proposal for this application. And please, I forgot to say at the beginning of this video, kindly take some notes that will help you. Kindly take down some notes so that you will not miss any point. And then the next question I have for you is how do you write your personal statement? What and what should the person discuss in the personal statement?
Oh, thank you very much. The personal statement, like everybody you will listen to, will say, tell yourself, it's a chance to, the CV tells the scholarship committee your profile. They just briefly see your profile. But the personal statement tells them what you have done in the past, what you have achieved in the past, how you have done it, and what are your immediate and future career ambition. So that's just basically what is going to be in the personal statement. Just telling them, just writing about what you have done in the past, your leadership experience, and what you want to do with the degree that you are aiming to get, what you will do during the process of your study. So those are the three phases that must be covered in the personal statement. Yes.
Oh, oh, that's really amazing. Then the next question I have for you is during the time you were mentioning the documents, you mentioned reference letter. Are there particular people you should receive this reference letter from, and what should be considered while writing this reference letter?
Every document actually plays a significant role in this application process. Every other document is you wrote them, you wrote your personal statement, you wrote your CV. But the reference letter is a chance for others to amplify what you have done. So reference letters should usually come from people that you have worked with directly. For example, for PhD, it is really preferred to get a reference letter from your immediate supervisors. For example, your master's supervisor or your bachelor's supervisor, or most importantly, the most recent supervisor that you had. That is one of it. Then and secondly, like I said, this scholarship requires you to have a professional background in terms of work experience. That means that the second reference letter must come from your employer. It might not be the CEO of the company you're working with. Yeah, it might not be the CEO, but maybe the supervisor, maybe the manager, somebody. It could be your team leader, somebody that works in the company or the institution that you work. So those are most of the time references are usually two, and then get one from your institution academic background and get one from your professional background.
Okay. Writing this reference letter, or can someone like write it and send it to the supervisor to do justice to the whole letter, or what's your advice in that case?
Okay, it's a function of several factors actually. It has to do with who the supervisor, who the referee is, the personnel. For some people, they write it themselves. They say, no problem. Give me the name of the institution. Give me the address. I write it for you. Okay. And then some people will say, okay, draft something. Let me see it, and then I will edit it, and I can sign and endorse it. So depending on the personality of the referee, it is important that irrespective, make ensure that you plead that reference letter is detailed. It's not sufficient for a referee to say, "Oh, I know Ife is a hardworking fellow. Everyone's is not insufficient." For both of my references I got, they were two-page long documents.
Someone else writing such details about you tells a lot, because they
Yeah,
know that
exactly.
and this is really coming from an outsider and it's really true. So that is
Yeah,
really nice to hear that
exactly.
it was a page long. There is an important point you mentioned, that your reference letter is like the documents for this application has different contribution to your selection. So that is one thing scholars miss. They thought like, okay, if I have a good result, I am good to go, or if I have research proposal, I'm good to go. Please make sure that all your documents, you do due diligence to all of them, because they have some scores or some weight they give to your selection in these scholarship applications. I think we have touched all these things, and I know by now someone will be thinking, okay, what will I benefit if I get the scholarship? Can you briefly give us the dues, the benefits that one will get if they lay their hands on this scholarship?
It gives you a form of rest eventually. It just give you a form of rest. Yeah. The moment I was awarded the scholarship, but by the way, the one I have, this was awarded to four candidates per year. Now I was among the four. So immediately I was awarded the scholarship. The next thing was that I needed to book for my visa. It was stress free. I got my decision like, and the visa was paid for. You don't have to pay for the visa application. Just book your date, appear at the embassy, thumbprint, and leave. Your visa is going to be ready. That's one of the benefits. Another, in terms of financial aspect, the flight to and fro um, to Germany is going to be paid for. There's stipend that will be paid monthly, which is about 1,200 euros as of today, 2023. Yeah. If you have family, congratulations. There are actually provisions for family allowance. Okay, if you have a family, if you have a wife and children, the wife receives an allowance a month. Likewise, the children. So the larger the household, the larger the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Conferences are paid for. Like I said, it gives a form of rest.
Yes, friends, the truth is that scholarship has a lot of benefits, which we may not be able to tell
Yeah,
you all in this video. And in
true.
addition, that also gives you money for warm clothing during winter, and also in some
Yeah,
cases, if your house rent is pretty high, depending on the
yeah,
city where give rent subsidy. Some scholars also apply for summer school, depending on your program and the relevance of that summer school to your program. So there are lots of benefits, which you will find out only when you lay your hands on this scholarship. So thank
yeah.
you, Ife, for that brief explanation about the benefits. The next question I have is there any case for interview during the application selection process?
Yeah, absolutely. That's even the case for some masters scholarship or master's degree scholarship, you go through the interview. For most PhD, you have to go through the interview session where you face you'll be interviewed by the panel from the university. You see faces of professors that you want to work with for the next 3 years, and then most of the time they just ask you about your background and what you want to do and how you want to do it. See, it is at this point you just have to master your motivation letter as well as your proposal, because those are the two documents that we use critically during the interview session.
Yes, that's true. Many scholars are always scared of this interview. Do you have anything to say? Is this something of tension, or the person should relax, or how is the feeling? How is the
Well,
interview environment?
yeah, I think it will be abnormal for you not to be afraid. If you are not afraid or you don't have a sense of fear, then something is wrong with you. I'm just trying to say that it is normal to feel frightened, afraid. I think one I've met, I've talked to one who felt like that at some point. Am I gonna win? What's gonna happen? Even having very strong application. But what I was saying is that getting to that stage in the first place is incredible. And it's only, of course, maybe out of 500 people that applied, they will only shortlist people, maybe 20 for the interview. That is a good win. And I would just encourage people to just be bold enough to go and master the document, the TV, even not the proposal itself or motivation and everything. Just try and understand. I think we missed the part of there's a form you have to fill, application form as well.
Yes.
So you have to master those all the application all together. And I think if you have that boldness of knowing what you want to do, that's enough to actually push you to succeed during the interview.
Yeah,
So,
these reviewers and panels have gone through your documents. So at this stage, they want to put a face to all those things they have read. So it's
yeah,
important that you defend yourself. So
yeah,
that's it. And be confident. Don't be afraid. Just see it as a discussion with some
yeah,
people where you tell them what you have done and sell yourself more, sell yourself out there. That is how the interview is. So no cause for alarm. So in the case if you reach that stage, don't hesitate to send us an email. And even in the course of your application, don't hesitate to send email if there's any place you find it difficult. And also, I have also a WhatsApp group where you can join and meet other scholars who can also, because one thing with scholarship applications, you need motivators, you need people that are
yeah.
also going through the same process with you,
I
so that
agree.
you don't somehow be discouraged, or because definitely you will get some love letters. That's what they call it when you
Yeah,
receive.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. And I think we have gone through all that is needed for that PhD scholarship. If please, do you have any advice for our viewers?
Yeah, I think one of the things I will say is that ask yourself, like I used to say to people, how much do you want this scholarship? How much do you want it? That will determine what you do, the kind of steps you take. Like that said, he has a WhatsApp group. Join. I had a Telegram group I joined that time, scholarship group, Twitter, all kinds. That was how bad. As well, I wrote all the English exam I could lay my hands on. I had letter of proficiency from my university. I had TOEFL. I have IELTS.
Oh,
Just wake me up early in the morning. Say, submit this scholarship today. I'm ready. So, how bad do you want this scholarship? That will motivate you to take action. Just take actions that will actually get you the scholarship. Like I said again, my profile, I never had a first class in my. I was on the top of my class in my undergraduate or my background. So it doesn't really matter. All that matters is your profile. What have you done in terms of leadership? What can you show? And what do you want to do with the scholarship? Those are the things that this scholarship committee they see, and then they award you the scholarship. So do not compare yourself with others. Just be introspective and make a decision. of what you want to do with the scholarship. Yeah, basically.
Based on what you mentioned, you said that the person should tell them why they need that scholarship. So, is there any place one can get such information to have an overview of what the scholarship needs and how to go about it?
Before I started writing my application, I read about went to the website of the university where I read about events, application, past students, just to know from head to toe. And those are the things that just gives you the insight on what they need and what the vision of the university or the scholarship is. And then you just channel your application to addressing those areas.
Wow, thank you so much, Ife. You really did justice to this topic. I give
And
you
also,
double thumbs. Thank you so much. Viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have followed us to this point, kindly give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friend. If you know any of your friends that have done master's degree and is looking for scholarship for PhD, recommend that scholarship for them. And another thing, please, before we end this video is, please, I hope you have time maybe to review the application documents of some scholars that are interested.
of course, no problem. People have done. People did it for me while I was applying myself. So I'm ready to do such for people as well.
Okay, that's great. Please, if you have any, if you want your documents to be reviewed, feel free, send it to the official email address of this channel. I will drop it on the screen so that you will send your email to me, then I will relate it to him. And one thing with sending emails, please send it right on time. Don't send it like a week to deadline because he needs to go through it. So
Yeah.
send it right on time and know it is first come, first serve. Thank you all and see you in my next video. Until then, bye.
Bye.